What's up, everybody? It's Lonnie, the Barbarian Barber, and you're watching the Barbarian Barber channel. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Today, we're doing a review of my 2021 Harley Davidson Street Bob. Absolutely love this motorcycle, and honestly, just could not be more thrilled with it, to be totally, perfectly, 100% honest. With that being said, I just wanted to come on here and do a real quick video. Hopefully it's a quick video of, just telling you my experience with the motorcycle, how it handles, power, look, all that good stuff, all the stuff that we all care about. So today is the day. Okay, so as far as the lines go, man, I feel like this bike just speaks for itself. Honestly, I mean, it's beautiful, right? I mean, now I have done a couple of little tiny things to it, right? Like I did a Dean Speed 2-inch tank lift. Just brings up that profile just a little bit more, especially because I got the Saddleman seat here, the Saddleman step up in brown, which I absolutely love. This seat is perfect. I've taken it from here in Central Florida all the way up to Georgia and Alabama, and it did great. It was wonderful. So did that. Love that seat. Maybe I'll do a review on the seat later. Now, so I got what I got. The grips are Vans waffle grips. These things are freaking rad, man. I love these things. Like I said, the Dean Speed tank lift, the seat. I did the fueling vented dipstick. If you ride a Milwaukee 8, 100% you need to vent that crankcase. Just do it. Thank me later. It is a world of difference. Outside of that, I've done some Amazon gold foot pegs, which I'm actually really pleased with, man. They've been holding up really well. I took them up on my long trip, so they've had some miles down, and they've held up great. Yeah, perfect. Real grippy. I like my grips really, really grippy. So, aesthetic stuff, obviously these are still aesthetic. The Dean Speed Tank Razor is aesthetic, and then I got the OG original Garage Moto gold ignition cover. Absolutely love it. It works really well. It almost matches the foot pegs. Not a perfect match, but it's good enough. And then I did the Torque Motor Co. Torque bags. And I actually really like those a lot. Those have been great for me. So this bike has a 3.5 gallon tank. I'm getting around like I think 165 miles, give or take, to a tank, which is plenty for me because I generally am going to stop before I even hit 150 miles. I'm going to stop for gas and get me a drink or whatever. That's just the kind of rider I am, though. Some dudes want to get out there and just crush miles, and that's cool, and I like doing that as well, but I still am going to stop, even for a minute, just to fill up for, about every 150 miles or so. So I'm that kind of guy. This bike is like a do-everything motorcycle, at least in my brain. It's kind of like the Glock 19 of Harley Davidson's. It's going to do everything that you need it to do pretty well, but there are going to be other models that are going to do specific things better, right? Like, so obviously, you're taking this on a long trip. I'm planning on taking this all over the place. There'll be content about that when it happens. But I'm planning on taking this thing all over the place. However, this is not going to do that as well as a road glide or a street glide or even a Heritage Softail is going to do, right? But it will do it well. So, that's kind of, and it's kind of like that bobber style, right? So it does that pretty well, that bumping around town thing. But obviously a custom bike is going to do that you know, aesthetically, the look, the sound, all that kind of stuff is going to do a little bit better. I put S&S slash cut slip-ons on it because, as we all know, the stock Harley exhaust is real quiet. And that's, you know, I mean, it sounds like a mouse's whisper, you know, stock. So obviously this now, much, much better. You can hear. Sounds a lot better now than it did stock. So 100% a great feature. This bike handles really, really well. Of course, there's things that you can do to it to make it a little better, right? Like you could put some Legend suspension in the front forks, things like that. You could do a upgraded suspension, rear suspension for this. I haven't done any of that. I think the stock stuff works well for my style of riding. I don't really need anything extra for that. That being said, if this was a Dyna, I probably would do all that stuff. But it's not. So, yeah, so that's it, man. I mean, this bike, if you're looking for a motorcycle that's going to do everything pretty well, and it's just a bike you can just get on and go, crack that throttle, and it's going to get you out of the way. It's going to get you ahead of people, whatever. This is definitely a bike worth consideration, man. I think that it is absolutely beautiful, and I'm sure a lot of y'all do as well. Otherwise, you wouldn't be clicking on this video, right? So, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you next time.